Hello, everyone. Welcome to Sussex Saturday on Tuesday, what I like to call Talk Tuesday. I am VS Speaks Royally. I apologize for being so late. Woo! It's Tuesday. Tuesdays are hella busy in every respect for me. So, yeah, I do apologize. And Church Nelly, you had me cracking up. There's so many comments. I love y'all for being here. Oh, there's so many people. I just feel the need to click them all. So y'all just have to bear with me. Anyway, we have some good stuff for today. I had shared with channel members Baby the Ranger and uh, Princess Sinky, and they've been cutting up since that time. And so I have a couple of more to share with you. In addition, um, hold on to your hats, everybody. There might be a Sussex Squad podcast coming, but we'll know more once that Nigeria trip, the dates are announced. Yes. So I'm just kind of throwing that out there because um, Tina put it out there on the app formerly known as, and I have to then report it to the squad. That would be awesome. And then I need to wrangle her and Michelle, if possible, to get them over here again. So anyway, that would be a members only discussion. All right. I think I'm almost at the bottom. Y'all, really, I appreciate you all being here. Hopefully, you all have remembered to hit the thumbs up for me. Elaine, I see you've dropped some love. I'm going to come right back. I still see some comments coming in. All right. So, yes. Can you imagine? Tina already said when the news broke about that trip, y'all gonna be mad and sick of me, this account, and I'm loving every moment of it. But yeah. All right, so the banner's going. Let me give love to Elaine Parker. Thank you so very much for dropping some love right off the gate. So this is for you. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. So thank you again, and may it be returned unto you 1,000 times over. Okay, so let me get over here because there were several comments that had me falling out laughing. Church Nelly, yeah. Not really, but yeah, when life is lifing and all that stuff. So, um, Church Nelly's like, my bitch slapping hand is up in the air, aimed at the Rangers. Yeah, they need it. What I will say is that I understand that they thought they could get away with trying to push their crazy racist rhetoric um, at Nigeria, and they're finding out very quickly, yeah, like Jamaica, them don't play, and they're gonna get you if you keep it up. So I'm kind of enjoying it, actually. Lottie, does anyone know if anyone else got some jam? They did, from what I saw. I didn't see anyone else, but I did see an additional number popped up. So I don't know who's keeping the list. Somebody asked me. I'm like, I'm sorry, but I'm just not. So keeping the list. Let the derangers keep the list. I'm sure at some point a squatty will have it all together and all that stuff. So, whew. But until such time, yours. All right. I just wanted to check Cash App just to make sure. Okay, that I wasn't missing something there. It has been a day of days. I'm standing while I'm doing this, so I'll hold my phone between my thighs. Because if I put it on the table, it's a wrap when it vibrates. All right. Let me come up here. Hey, Compton Callie, how are you? Hello to everyone. All right. Disclaimer, and we'll get into it. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. I wanted to drop a little news. I don't know if everybody has seen this. So the other day, Sunday, it was announced that World Central Kitchen was going to resume their operations after losing 7 workers in Gaza. So I'm glad to see that they are resuming operations to feed anyone in need, but let us remember them with a little extra dose of security prayer because I'm going to move on. I'm not going to be mean. All right. Invictus Games, we know that's coming February 2025. They also shared out some information. I hope you're following along with them on the app formerly known as Especially. And just they put up there just saying after just one day of this awesome expedition and I feel like I belong in a large family. The support is tremendous. I will treasure this experience for the rest of my life. Tony Quinn. And then it was congratulations to all who completed our latest Invictus adventures in Scotland. Very, very nice. So that's all I'm going to say is very, very, very nice. Why is this cord hung up? Okay, so oh Lord, she heard the cord hit the floor. Lottie, here is your answer to your question on did anyone else get a jar? Yes. So Heather Dorick posted up on IG. Love Yam, and there's her jar, and there's a picture of her children eating it on toast. And I'm just not going to share that at this time. If you're on Instagram, you can go out to her account to see that. So, um, what did I do? I don't know what I did with the announcement. I think I shared it with the channel members, but Harry is officially going to the May 8th, I believe is the date, Invictus Games service to celebrate the 10th anniversary. Daniel Day Lewis, I believe is the actor's name. He will be attending. Now, we don't, from my understanding, I'm guessing if Harry is, they announced that he was going to be there or participating. So, as the patron and founder. And the Rangers are still losing their minds over that fact. And I don't know why, but they are, and yeah, so he'll be in the UK on May 8th for that service, obviously, since he's going to then travel on to Nigeria. So the Sussexes, Harry and Meghan, have been invited to Nigeria. And I have so many, and some of this is somewhat out of place. Let me just say the excitement level is building by the moment, especially since we don't know the exact dates. And I'm glad for security purposes, and it keeps the crazy Rhoda, who I hope y'all don't buy y'all tickets because, you know, Harry approves who gets into what events. Okay, so anyway, let's move on. So Royal Suitor gave us a little bit more information that was out there from the NigerianBulletin.com, just saying that Prince Harry and Meghan's itinerary includes visits to, this is Invictus Games related trip to Nigeria. Just so everybody is aware. Hold on, I have to cough. And have nothing to drink. But okay, so their trip includes visits to military rehabilitation centers, sports facilities, and meetings with organizations supporting veterans' welfare. They'll also meet with community leaders on mental health stigma, inclusivity, and empowerment. We know that's their wheelhouse. We know how they feel about those things. And so, no surprise, it makes me happy to hear that it's Invictus related, so you know everybody with their snarky. Don't mind me, I'm walking and getting myself something to drink before I can't talk. Their snarky comments about this and that and all of this other stuff, yeah, which you're gonna see in trash time. But woo, lulu, lulu. So um, the you know I butcher names and stuff, so I'm just gonna say the U Times or the USA Times just has Meghan Markle fever builds in Nigeria ahead of May visit. Ooh. When I say the Nigerian squatties are on it, planning outfits. It's going to be so exciting now, of course. If we get that Sussex Squad podcast, woo, chill. The Rangers can just hang it up because they would never get on our bad side because we wouldn't care what they have to say. There you go, Kuja. There you go. You tell them. Here's some more information on the Nigerian defense. Officials say Prince Harry and his wife will visit the West African nation in May for talks about the Invictus Games. Can you imagine? There was a certain country that Harry was born in that's been vying for these games, and it would be just so sweet if Nigeria was awarded the games. Okay, I just had to throw that out there because they're visiting a lot, they're seeing a lot, and so their team made their first appearance. I believe it was the 2023 games, and so it's kind of special. We saw how welcoming they were with Meghan, and yes, when she told us on the archetypes that she does have Nigerian DNA. Okay, just kind of throwing that out there for people that aren't aware. So this was the first announcement. I told you I had stuff all over the place. Yeah, just announcing the Defense Headquarters has expressed its honor and delight for the acceptance of the Duke of it should be the Duke of Sussex, His Royal Highness, Prince Harry and his wife, the Duchess of Sussex, Meghan, to visit Nigeria in May 2024. They need to come on with the dates so we can all get ourselves together because that's going to be the colors, the food. Now, see, we can't even enjoy the food, but I know that Meghan will be over there enjoying some good eats. Harry, too, because he's a foodie by extension of his foodie wife. So, and I said foodie, yes, because we know she loves to eat and share and all that stuff. So, here's some more information. I'm excited. I do hope it would be lovely if Tina would go over. Lord. But I believe Michelle, yeah, child, it's going to be off the chain. So this is just more news. Now, this took me out today when I saw it. I think most of Squad was like, what? The Japan news. You're going to talk to the Squad about people, the two being irrelevant? The Japan news is talking about their trip. I'm just going to let it have its moment. Mm. Okay. So for Squatty Corner, this is this was what I saw on Sunday, and I was like, most of us on the app formerly known of started screaming as we started reading this. So let me go reset up all our podcast stuff. Does anyone know the dates they're going? Any fundraisers going on during the time we will help promote? So y'all should also look into supporting. She gave the initials for the organization, GANCOFND, since Archewell works with them. So it is something to look at that any organizations within Nigeria, especially while they're there, and yeah, there will be fundraiser going on, um, should benefit from the squad's giving. So exciting news. And she better not play with us. Reset up all that podcast equipment. Come on with it. Come on with it. So, Tina's out there and just saying, is there a list of charities? So, really exciting to see. It will be great to just spread the word and, you know, hometown girl in a sense. So she has a lot to be excited about, as do all the Nigerian squatties and adjacents, because many are like, listen, I'm considering myself one. So, that's what a lot of people are saying. It's cute. So again, we have May 4th, we'll get the announcement just before Prince Harry goes into the UK. We'll find out who the charity or charities are for the giving campaign that comes up. So As y'all know, okay, Cooja's on one right now. So there is channel merch, and trash time merch. There is also, I'm still working towards the 10K subs, so keep sharing, spreading the news about VS Speaks Royally, and I appreciate each and every one of you. All right, so Baby Deranger is up first, so pre-trash time. Let me just take down my banner for a minute so you can see. So, Sunday afternoon. How dare they? His Majesty the King must remove all titles. So, you gotta love, oh, Baby the Ranger and Sinky. Sinky takes it up a notch, but yeah. So then I'm gonna try to get through this without laughing. How dare she refuse to come back and deprive us of the opportunity to make her feel unwelcome? Doesn't she know she's supposed to crave our attention? Will she ever come back? She no longer cares about our feelings. We are Why are we so obsessed with her? His Majesty the King must remove all titles. So, Baby the Ranger, when I say has been cutting up, yeah, has been cutting up. I'm glad Baby the Ranger woke up from the nap and is cutting up, but Sinky is taking it to a level. So I shared this one with the channel members. I got to put my punch down before I wind up dropping it from laughing. Nigerian squatties, I, Her Royal Highness Princess Sinky, call upon you to perform your duty to my beloved Pa Harry and Ma Meghan when they arrive upon your shores in May. In your warm welcome, I don't doubt they will rejoice, but you are to shield them from, from royal rhoda rats and protect them from harm. And then the meme just has on there, you came to the wrong neighborhood, mother clucker. Woo. We all feel that way. We know we have no doubt about, security is going to be security very, very, very well. So this is a moving gift. Now, if you're on the app formerly known as, you have to go to Sinky's account and watch and follow. As a chicken of the royal variety, I care not for racial lines and whatnot. If you are not feathered, you are not fabulous. And the chicken or the rooster that is in this gif is prancing. It's the wildest thing. That said, I can't help but wish that when Archie and Lily make their first public appearance, I hope it will be anywhere but England, preferably an African nation. Woo, that would drive them absolutely batty, but they deserve the ones over in the UK. But they deserve it, and I hope that's exactly what we're going to see. Can you imagine all four of them? Five, because we have to count Mama Dory. Loving. Now, Sinky is wrong for this, and I saw this one today. Is it possible to be snubbed by a corpse asking for a friend? I'm not making any other comment, and it's playing the piano, by the way, but I'm not making any other comment. Now I'm going to go into comments. It's almost 190 comments. Woo! It's probably a lot of hellos because I was so late in the game and getting started. So, Els, you're coming back to Belgium soon? Is that what you're saying? Or someone else? I must have missed something. Um, Let me see. Any comments that I need to Team at Whack-A-Mole, the Derangers, yeah, they're like losing it. And I'm loving it for them. I really am. I'm loving it for them. Yeah, I saw Church Nellie's comment on the toe jam. That's funny. We all are, but it's probably the bowl more than the jar of jam. Hello, official Jamia. Hi, Nora, the stock explorer. Hey, Sis Hilda, if you're listening, I'm kind of scanning, looking through the comments, and just want to be sure. John Jenkins, Mamo, how are you? Let me see. I'm just making sure that I haven't lost. Yes, that's true, Church Nelly. Prayers up for Prince Harry on Saltine Island. Yeah, I don't think he'll have anything to worry about. He's turned and burned. So, mm. Elaine, May 8th at St. Paul's Cathedral. Yes. Turn and burn. He has somewhere else to go, and you know has to make sure that he's with his wife. Blessing and prayers, yes, T Mac. Blessings and prayers for Prince Harry. Travel to Salty Island. Oh, he'll be good. I mean, the fact that he gets in there and gets out is just. Phew. Mm. When the UK press credentials denied. Woo! Someone on in Squatty was saying it, and I bust out laughing because you as you go in your timeline on the app formerly known as, and I read the tweet so fast that I had to go back and be like, what? And it was, I hope they don't rush out and buy their tickets because Harry has to prove, and I doubt y'all are going to get in. Yeah, it's going to be something. When he says Duchess Meghan fashions in the motherland will be lit, yes. The designers that will be highlighted, ah, yes. We're kind of highlighting the service now that we know officially that Harry will be attending, and it is something that Invictus Games Foundation is behind. Fine, we're all for it because initially it was like y'all need to, the Rota was the only ones really talking about it. Squatties were like, until we get an official, we're not going to discuss that. And once we did, cool, we're happy. We look forward to seeing hopefully some highlights or something from that service. And you should be following, Invictus Games Foundation, because I'm sure, and I'm pretty sure probably Sussex.com will have some updates too. Church Nelly, the British media is mad Meghan isn't coming back to England. England, love it. I mean, they're the same ones that said leave and don't come back. I mean, we don't want you here. So I still wonder why they're so in a tizzy over. Just go with me. I know it's not real. A flyover. They stand and watch people, that stand on balconies look at flyovers. It's a flyover. Now what would be sweet is if she flew in, never got off the plane, and then Harry joins her on the plane and they I have it so in my head. I know. It's just speculation, y'all. Just speculation. Let me stop. Okay. Little Matt, clearly there's a full agenda, unlike Will Not and Cannot, who use every opportunity to have a vacation and to cosplay QE2 and Prince Philip from 40 years ago. Yes. Now, we know one thing is for sure, as for squatties, that we don't have to worry about our faves showing up and giving an autographed picture like the Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh did when they went to the Caribbean. All right, let me keep on going. Sussex Love is saying the British media pain and anguish gives me such joy, Jill. It is something to behold, and I know that Chippy has been in rare form. I saw something about him, but Church and Latina better not get my hopes up. Ooh, can you imagine? I would just say, hopefully everybody is still aligned and you know um, subscribe to the channel, because although they're not active doesn't mean that one day and then notification doesn't come across. Either they pre-schedule or she just goes live. So yeah, keeps the crazies at bay too. Ooh, look at you, T Mac. Church Nelly, I'm learning how to do head wraps. Oh, okay. Okay. um Annie B, those deranged idiots can't stop others from using the HRH if they choose to. Right. They are still HRH. I thought it was they wouldn't use it in a professional manner. This is, they were invited in Invictus Games. I mean, Harry, that's the one thing Chuck didn't try to take away from them. Anything the Queen gave unto them, they tried. Megan, Church Notice says, Megan, stay away from the Jollof rice wars. Oh, that's already starting. All the conversation around it. Oh, it's going to be on. It's going to be on. Let's see. Wendy says those idiots when all fails, they go after those damn titles. Take them, like literally, take the titles. Punt kick. There we go. It might come back and hit him in the face, but hey, no problem. Enemy the idiot's really pissed off Baby the Ranger. Yeah, Baby the Ranger wasn't happy. Um, I think that yes, Church Nelly, Mother Clucker's Mrs. S logo. Yes, that was her lingo there. Mhm. Ooh, Rhonda. Rhonda's like, not Mother Cluckers. Yeah, the Cluckers. Yes, yes, yes. Um, hey, you want to play? Sinky's letting you know. Hey, take good care, enjoy, have a good time with our faves, protect them at all costs. And we know that will happen without a doubt. Um, sad, and I saw someone comment and say this to someone, one of the derangers, that he'll have more security than he would if he went into the UK. So that speaks volumes. Anyway, Elaine S. Blessings and greetings, all folks. The Rhoda are spreading info alluding to Kate not coming back. Kate may have had a stroke. I'm done. I'm not sure when she coulda, woulda, shoulda had it. Um, yeah, I'm just gonna let that. She's coming up too because they pulled no punches on their anniversary. The Rhoda is gangster in every regard, and they dragging her. Which, why would you drag her? Why would you say some of the stuff that you've said about her? Especially now that you want Squad to be quiet, but y'all aren't. Okay. Annie B says, funny as hell when the derangers are pricing Megan's jam at $200 a jar. She hasn't even put it on the market yet. They always want to go. Well, they think of it as a luxury wealth, but we know better than that actually being the case. Um, those outside the U.S. might have a problem ever tasting it unless they come into the U.S., but hey. Lottie, when Harry said Meghan arrived in Nigeria, there'll be plenty of dancing, singing. Yes, there'll be plenty more excitement. Exactly. I somehow I can feel them going together, arriving together somehow, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. CR, I wish the Rangers would concern themselves with missing Kate's whereabouts instead of Megan. Yeah, well, that doesn't happen always. Sussex love the British media is melting. They are melting. They're melting down. Yeah, they are, and I'm happy for them. Connie Bomber, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much for the love that you've dropped on me. May be returned to you 1,000 times over. This is for you. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Thank you so very much. Lordy be. Okay. I'll have to keep my phone here just in case I get the call back. Okay. So thank you, Connie Bomber. Thank you for that. Let me do this. Come back over. All right. Let's get into trash time. And I'm sure if the jars were $200, I know several squatties that would buy several jars of it. So yeah, mm, it still would be quite feasible for those to sell in record numbers, and we know it. We know it. Just to get a taste of it and see, because everybody has made that jam look so good. All right, since we're there, just about, let's go. It's your favorite time, trash time, trash time, trash time. So, crazies and haters and what's the other word that I want to use? Hmm, hmm. Racist will be racist and will do all the craziest stuff. So, um, hold on one second. Okay. So, with that being said, Daily Fail, most of you have probably seen this headline: Sussexes on safari. That's your first thing that you want to come out the gate to say, as if they haven't already been on safari. And, it's like, are you Looney Tunes? Looney Tunes. You've got to be Looney Tunes. So I saw this and I was like, oh, but races will be races. That's how I look at it. So it bothers them so much. Non-working royals, still royals, but non-working royals, as if they're the only ones that can do tours, and they suck at tours. Those ones over there in the UK that claim they're working. Harry and Meghan will tour Commonwealth nation Nigeria after being invited by the government to take part in, quote, cultural activities days after Harry's UK Invictus event. So will Meghan join him in Britain first? Hail to the gnaw from all reports. Might surprise us. She might be there, but I don't believe so. Just the way it was stated on who was attending the service. Mhm. Omid decided to drag Safari in Nigeria. The ignorance jumped out. I saw that. I said, boop, and took the screenshot and kept it moving. But yeah, it's just, there are lots of ugly comments being dropped and all that stuff, and it's really disgusting. But racist will racist. So yeah, it just shows that many still think of Africa, of how National Geographic used to take the pictures back in like the 70s. So, and they feel that way for the entire continent, not just certain parts that are very remote. Yeah. Anyway, so AP, when she had this whole stay away from Britain, Meghan, you're not welcome here. May they keep that energy. Keep that effing energy. Keep it up. Just keep it. Because, there should be no tears, no questions asked about, will she be here? Won't she be here? Why is she coming? Because this is how y'all feel. Stay away from Britain, Meghan. You're not welcome here. So, mhm. um, you know, here's GB News. Meghan Markle blasted for snubbing UK to discover her roots in Nigeria. It's always about her. Y'all don't want her there. You want her there so then you can turn into such horrific smears. You'll find something. Oh, look, she kicked a rock as she was walking down the road or on the sidewalk. Ah, ah. That's the lunacy that we deal with. Mm. Um, Everyone, be prepared. Uh, the troll, y'all know who I'm referring to. If not, the initials AL should help. Hopefully, that she'll be on this next screenshot. But I saw this on a squatty timeline and I bust out laughing because they actually take her word for stuff. So GB News, Mike Tyndall given a high position in the Invictus Games. Harry is furious. And so, you see down below, there's the picture of the troll. Harry is absolutely furious about this. Angela Levin claims Mike Tyndall given high position in Invictus. So somebody went to get to the article. Sorry, can't find the page you're looking for. Mhm. Harry is the founder and patron. I'm not, AL was running with this whole thing on finding another royal to handle the Invictus Games. Invictus Games are just fine. All the others will muck it up. They will muck it up. So no need for y'all to be crying and worrying over all of that. Now, Maureen. So people did their little story, and Maureen has to share it. And Meghan would it seems rather fly directly to Nigeria on her own than return to London with Prince Harry, first for the Invictus Games service at St. Paul's. You all have been horrific to her, especially those 2 weeks that she was basically locked in the country because of the Queen passing and then forced to do walkabouts when someone who is now supposedly um, having treatments for something that she had um, said it was the hardest day of her life. My, how she must be eating those words now. But yeah, y'all just keep on crying. Keep on crying. Keep on crying. Yeah. Now, woo woo, woo woo is all I will say is yesterday, go figure, was the anniversary. And I saw that on a couple of timelines because they were saying they are dragging her on her anniversary now. Whew. And I happened to see this particular headline, and I'm like, "Eh, they're still not pleased. How Kate Middleton strategically stalked Prince William in college. Future Queen wooed Prince with stunning dress. It wasn't stunning. It wasn't hers, mind you. It was a friend who designed it, and she just wore it down the runway. See through, but she wore it down the runway. Before pair finally got together as they celebrate 13 years married. Um, what kind of dragging on anniversary? Oh, that's all I can say is like, wow, wow. Basically just putting it all out there. Stalker. But where is she is the key. So this one is even more interesting. Kate Middleton has, quote, crazy hobby. I think most of us know it, and it's called doctoring pictures, making pictures, altering pictures. She does in the dark now. People write these headlines and they just lead to more questions. But William thinks she's mad. So somebody was saying, I guess this is his way of the announcements coming, something. Because again, uh, for a couple that y'all try at all costs for ripping down Harry and Meghan, who have nothing to do with them over there, by the ones that are over there's choice. You don't want them to get any press of any kind, but yet you keep leaking to the rota smears because you folks are doing stuff that you don't want reported out. Well, keep yourself to yourself. Keep your zipper up, Swillio, and then you wouldn't have to worry about somebody um, having stuff on you, and then they have to brief against your brother that you said you wouldn't do, but nevertheless, okay. We know you're not that trustworthy, Mr. Work from Home. Yeah, okay. So it's just interesting that these two headlines, I mean, you aren't celebrating them. No big, fanfare, no documentary showing the day of their wedding and all that stuff, which was boring, but no documentary. Okay. Where is he, by the way? He done went in hiding. He did one event, brushing a hamster or guinea pig, and then, he's in hiding again. Mhm. A picture is worth 1,000 words. I'm just not going to say any of them. Let the picture speak for itself. Okay. Now, VisaGate is still in the midst. I'm not sure why. It's just, would you crazies please stop? So this was from the Sun, and there is a lawsuit, and so I don't know who wrote it, don't care. It was, I'm fighting to expose Harry's US visa docs. If he lied, he must be kicked out. Now, number one, you will set off a firestorm because that would mean that anybody and everybody could ask, you know, for people that we knew that did drugs here. So My understanding is that the questions aren't about usage, prior usage. It's more or less, are you dealing, were you convicted of dealing, were you doing any of that nefarious stuff? He hasn't, so move on. Let's stop trying to make it seem like, oh, he did this and that, blah 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 blah. Go read Spared, and then you'll understand how, Paul used the situation to make himself look like, Paul of the year. And now he's showing his arse at his age when he's probably, a couple of steps away from kicking up roses with his maw and his paw. Okay. So here's another article just talking about face the consequences. I'm leading the fight to expose Prince Harry's US visa docs. And of course, so I was like, okay, that was the talking points. I see that they're back on this again. Good luck with that. Especially, given his status. I don't think anyone can just ask you know, for someone's visa doc because it contains some very sensitive information. You know, there's a lot to it. I only know what is involved in that with regard to having worked at Department of Health Services. So yeah, at one point in time in life. So math is not math, and when it comes down to the visa, we're going to be revving it up on the energy with regard to, Nigeria, all the crazies and, those that are racist and jumping out of their windows, being crazier than ever. The lady in black's going to get you all. And for the rest of us, the middle finger energy is stuck in the up position because you all are like losing your minds for no reason whatsoever. Everyone but Meghan. I guess that's your logic behind all the crazy and whatever else is going on. Okay, let me put my banner back that I thought I had going, but all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Let me see. Oh wow. Wow, y'all been look at Sis Hilda. You're here. You're so sweet. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. All right, y'all are just outdoing yourselves. So Elaine, thank you for 7 months of membership. I hope you've been enjoying yourself. You know, fun times. Let me see. All right, so there's one, two, three, four, five. Ooh, look at y'all. So Rachel, thank you so much for the super sticker. Great podcast as always. I especially enjoy trash time. Trash time. Trash time. Mm. To you, thank you so very much. Let me see. Hilda, to you, sis, you didn't have to do that. Thanks so much for the super sticker. Raffaella, grazie for the super sticker. Educate, what's up? Thank you so much for the super sticker. And then Elaine wanted to just drop a little bit extra. Thank you, Elaine B. So very, very much super chat. So may it all be returned unto each of you 1,000 times over. This is for you. Let me get to the right spot. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Okay, y'all, I have a few minutes. I gotta put the get the dog situated. The aide is coming to take care of Dad for the day or for a moment. So thank you to each and every one of you that gave love, dropped some love on me. I so appreciate it. All right, let me come back over. Let me look. I'm gonna go through a few comments. And I do appreciate everybody hanging out since I was a little late, but yeah. Little Mac, it is her life, so it should be all about her. Also, if she came to the UK, the narrative would be, especially from AL, it was Harry's event. Why does she have to be there, etc. Yes, that would be most of theirs. I'm going to star this because that would be most of their comments of um, why is she there, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So Wendy is saying Harry as the CEO of IG cannot be replaced. Well, I mean, why would Tyndall, like of all people? Oh, because he was it rugby that he played? I can't remember. But one of them rugged sports that he had to get his nose fixed for. Janine, you don't want her there. Thanks. Yes. AP. Thanks, AP. Exactly. Exactly. Now I'm going to have to wrangle because Kuja is on to me. She's like, oh, you stood up. You getting ready to try to put us up? I sure am. Let me see. Rhonda said, loves that AL gets getting put on blast lately. Couldn't happen to the more deserving troll. Yeah. It's just kind of disgusting that she thinks that she can speak for an organization. Who do you know? They know not to speak to anybody in the media over there. They know better. They know better. Sonia, Richard Eden. Yes, she would rather fly alone to Nigeria. That's how much she thinks about all of y'all. I mean, they don't care. They don't care. They were horrid to her. They don't care. For real reals, they don't care. I'm just walking the dog, so I'm just talking to y'all. Hold on a second, because I have to put them up. Kuja's gonna go off when said people get here. Penelope can go in the room. Come on, just come on with me. There we go. La la la. Thank you. Whew. Mind you, that's me just putting her in the kennel and covering her kennel because, if she doesn't see, then she probably won't be too bad, but she's mad at me. Faith says, where the hell is Kate? Yeah, good question. I mean, come on now. You said you had the disease and now taking preventative care. I must say that Chuck looked pretty good for having gone through chemo. That's all I'm gonna say. Hair, all that. Okay. Black Queen, the pigs want to suck oh God, Meg's blood, and they are mad that Meg is not allowing them. Yeah, well, I'm not even gonna say. Just give them chocolate pies, that's all. When they couldn't show Ghost Kate, now she might decide to make an appearance at the time frame of when, is it Mother's Day? Mother's Day's coming up. Don't y'all celebrate Mother's Day the same time we do? I'm not sure, but okay. Wouldn't that be interesting? Let me see. Deb is saying British media safari reference was definitely meant to belittle the significance of this trip. But try as they might, they can't reduce their light, and it shines globally. Yep, that part. Let me see. Annie B. Shutter Island, the Rangers want to see Meghan really bad because they just can't stop talking about her. They talk about her more than we do. In all honesty, they talk about her more than we do. I'm just going to jump through some comments. Again, thank you to all who have Florida Claimers Ted. Hey, how are you? Good to see you in the chat again. Good to see you again. Let me see. Miss Viv giving you some love. I'm gonna start what is this? Annie says, I love the fact that AL was called a troll and she was pissed. She is one. I mean, okay, let me get myself together. Florida Claimer says being a professional troll requires dedication and effort. Yeah, some of them have it, and then they let themselves go because all that hate. Let me see. I'm going to butcher the name because unfortunately that's what I do, but I'm going to try. Amaka, is that how you say your name? We can't wait to host our sister Meghan Nigeria with you. I can't wait to see every single picture that I can find when they're there. It's just going to be, I want y'all to show out. Show out. Yes. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. Oh my goodness. Okay. Deb is saying, Amaka, we can't wait either. We know you will shower her and wrap her in love. Just be sure to let her come back. Woo, can you imagine if the little ones, oh, that just, yeah, that, now that would set the world on fire. I hope the ones in the UK are clearing their diaries because I don't care what events they have planned, it's not going to go well if they try to do it during the time frame that Harry and Meghan are. Yes, in Nigeria. Cynthia says, disappeared for a while to meet some deadlines, popping in to see what's going on with our faves and say hi to the squad in VS. Well, hello to you, Cynthia. Welcome back in. T Mac use. Nigeria, Nigeria, Nigeria. So we just have to extend our prayers out, to Harry as he travels into not even the lion's den. It's like a viper's nest. So that he will be protected. We know he will be. And keep the trip very, very short. Turn and burn. So he can get on to Nigeria and really have a good time since it's about Invictus and it's. I cannot wait for those updates. Kim says Prince Archie is going to take pics. Oh, yes, with Miss Anne, showing him the finer points of true photography. Not AL. Oh, chill. Oh, not AI. Excuse me. Yes, that's true. That's very, very true. Now, let me see. I'm going to put up my comment that I starred for the last comment. I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you to all of you for hanging out and waiting on me. And I was hella late, and I do apologize. Um, I love you all so very much. Thank you all for the love. And again, that it be returned unto you all 1,000 times over. Please remember to hit the thumbs up on your way out. If you didn't on your way in, be sure to share out the news about VS Speaks Royally. Love you all. Be safe out there. I will see you all in the respective hallways on the YouTubes and, wherever else. And hopefully soon I'll be seeing y'all in Sussex Squad podcast. Can you imagine? Woo! Excitement. Bye, everybody.